Hello again, I'm back and let's do more business news. The Minerals Commission says it will soon introduce 2 new policies to help improve upon local content regulation in the mining sector. Under the new regulation, local companies will be responsible for the development of mining communities. Odilia Ntiamwa has been engaging a member of the Minerals Commission board, Joseph Kwam.
Exactly what is this new regulation about, or what the Minerals Commission is putting together in relation to local content and other things to really shore up the numbers when it comes to local participation in the mining sector?
Once we've got lots of mining companies coming up, we need to protect Ghanaians. When you go to Johannesburg, when you go to Cape Town, we go to even Tanzania, Canada, go to Australia. These areas were built using some sort of local content in getting more contract for their citizens. So the money was supposed to be retained within the country in order for much development. So we also thought otherwise. I can remember last year when we went for Mining Endeavour, our aim was about local content. So when we came, I also said, fine, that is the best. I went with then Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, and we studied a lot about local content. So when we came, we also decided to do a policy that will reflect in this country. Now, with the lots of mining companies coming up, why don't we protect our people? And the whole thing is that there is a policy which is coming up, and the policy is supposed to give attention to Ghanaian contractors for them to acquire more procurement within the mining industry as compared to the foreign counterparts. To me, if you ask me, now it has not become a full policy because we need to go through it and see how best it will be approved. To me, if you ask me, I will say 70% should be given to Ghanaians. And with this, even if you don't have resources, if you go for a contract, I believe that foreign counterpart can come in, but we need to do what is called joint venture. With a joint venture, Ghanaians can have 51% shares, while the foreign counterpart can have about 49%.
So exactly where has this policy reached?
I know by the close of this year, the policy will come into action. Honestly speaking, within the next 3-4 months, it has to. But then since our law is such a way that when we come with a policy, it must go through process, parliament, and those things. We cannot see today or tomorrow. But then, by the close of the year, everything will come into action.
I know that one of the second areas you're taking a look at is also a requirement to have mining companies develop portions of the areas that they are mining in. Could you tell us a bit about that as well?
Yes, I am a member of Parliament for Manson Kwanta constituency. It is a mining community. And if you look at the way a manner in which the community always have problems with the mining companies within my catchment area, it's a clear indication that we need to have a clear-cut policy that will guide the people, the community, as well as the mining company. Now, all over the world, where mining is so strong, for instance, South Africa, Canada, Australia, and other places, they have what is called development agreement policy. With this development agreement policy, when you are signing a lease, we all need to benefit. It should be a win-win situation. I can decide that within my community, we expect the mining company to build roads.
So away from the mining sector, time now to check how some major commodities actually traded on the world market in commodity news. A lot has been happening at the Emile Short Commission. It has to do with appointment of heads of institutions, the IGP, and all that. So we've been asking you on our social media platform as to whether should government continue to appoint heads of state institutions. And let's go for the results. And 262 votes so far, and 26% says yes, and 74% are actually saying no, we shouldn't actually appoint heads of our various institutions. So that's how we wrap up tonight on Business with me, Sandra Esinamafenu. But of course, you can log on to our website, myjoyonline.com/business for more business updates. Thanks so much for watching and have a great evening.